job dictating the tempo and ending it when it presented itself.
Most definitely, as I believe this is Nick Spencer getting the Vaseline applied to his face right now.
You know, whenever the cards are coming out, I kind of Facebook stalk guys if I'm not friends with them, and I'm friends with some of the guys Nick I'm friends with. He had been posting some memories. He's been over to Thailand to train, you know, and he's one of these guys where he wanted to fight the Thais, and he was actually let down to find out that the Thais fall over for money over there now. He was like let down that he didn't have a death match in Thailand. That's what kind of guy this is.
So he's a guy who likes to compete. He's a warrior.
Yes, absolutely. He went over to Thailand, got the traditional Thai tattoo with the needle and the hammer. You know,
I actually saw that on his Facebook.
Yes.
I have to ask him how painful that is. It looked pretty cool as they were working on him.
He's got some vicious leg kicks.
That's Nick Spencer, ladies and gentlemen, as Corey Norman is about to walk in the cage.
And again, Corey Norman is no slouch whatsoever. He's a striking instructor for his school. Both these guys are not novice fighters. Don't let the shin guards fool you.
So tell us a little bit about their schools. Where are they located?
You know, Nick Spencer's down with Tree Muay Thai, and I believe he does jiu-jitsu with Mike Palladino down near Beacon, New York. I believe Corey's from up north near Canada somewhere. I'd have to double check that, but either way, they're both really ready for this fight. They've been prepared. If you're a coach and you're an active coach, you know, you're coaching these other guys, you're always honing your own skill set. And they have to be excited to get out here and be able to show the world and kind of show out here.
Most definitely. As these two gentlemen getting in there, we have the ring girl, Night Moves, marching around with the big number one to introduce us into the first round of the fight. Corey Norman, a tall guy. It looks like he's got some reach on him. Should be interesting to see how Spencer deals with that.
Corey Norman is a much taller man.
Yep. This is a novice rules fight, ladies and gentlemen. No ground and pound to the head. And look at the size of his thighs. Those are tree trunks.
Yes. This is going to be a real good fight.
I'm excited.
As Jay Engelson would say, it's going to be a slobber knocker.
A slobber knocker. The potential fight of the night. We're throwing up the ring announcer, Mike Falvo.
This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds in our light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Evolution Grappling out of New Hartford, New York, Nick Spencer. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, representing Orchard Park Mixed Martial Arts, from Orchard Park, New York, Corey Norman. Controlling the action at the sound of the bell is referee Michael Waltzer.
You know, and Cage Wars is doing a really nice job pulling fighters in from all different areas. You know, as they mentioned, Nick Spencer from Beacon, New York, down south. Corey Norman from way out west, Orchard Park, New York. You know, it's just a great job getting these guys and girls to fight that wouldn't normally be introduced to each other.
Yeah, Cage Wars, Tim Rankins does a phenomenal job putting together this event.
Oh.
Big shots by Corey Norman, a nice throw. Right in the side control.
Right in the side control, heavy side control.
And he can't throw any shots to the head as it looked like he almost threw one. Good angle right here on the camera.
Now, Nick Spencer is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, so let's see what his defense is here. Corey Norman's nice and calm. He looks like he's going for some sort of a neck crank. Head pressure.
And Spencer looks like he's just dealing with it, trying to chase the
back. He's trying to isolate that arm. Is he going to go for an Americana, Kimura? Maybe he's going to transition to some sort of a arm bar. Maybe he's going for head and arm choke. Head and arm, he's working for it. He's trying to get Nick's right arm on the right side of his neck and then choke himself with his own arm. Now Nick grabbed his own arm to try to defend the choke. Let's see if Corey can sink it in. Now, if the guy is long enough, they can create enough pressure sometimes beyond the person defending by holding their arms. Let's see what Nick does here.
It's very tight right there as Nick is still trying to walk towards him.
This isn't good, though.
He's right. Norman wants to get out and wide, right? He wants to get away from his body.
Yes, he wants to bring himself out like a clock to try to create more pressure on that carotid artery.
Now,
Nick Spencer's doing a good job trying to keep himself in it, but he's got to get off his back. He's starting to go out. He's out. He's out.
Wow.
That was it.
Spencer looked like he just couldn't hang on any longer.
No, and, you know, that's the problem with chokes. People don't understand. When your body's out of oxygen, it doesn't matter how tough of a guy you are.
You just can't hang on. And a big win right there for Corey Norman. And, you know, I was curious to how long his arms would be able to go without burning them out, but, you know.
But he didn't utilize his arms. He utilized his body pressure.
Yep.
So it wasn't like he was just using an arm control or an arm choke.
Indeed.
He's
As
trying to isolate
Corey
that
Norman,
arm.
big win right there as we're back
So
to
if
the
you look here,
screenplay.
Corey's trying to bring that right arm and nick across over to the right
choke.
side of his neck. So then he can
he's working
walk
for it.
his
He's trying to
feet
get
out and apply
Nick's
that
right
right
arm
arm on the right side of his neck and then choke himself with his own arm.
He did a good job
Now
forcing
Nick
that
grabbed it
tricep
in his
over
own arm
behind
to try
his
to
head.
defend the
And if you
choke.
notice, that's why Nick's
Let's see if
pushing
Corey
on
can
his
stick
hand.
it in now.
He's
The
trying to
guy is
defend
long
the
enough
grab
to
that
create enough
apply some
pressure
pressure
sometimes beyond
Create
the
that
person
space
defending
in
by
the
holding
neck.
their arms. Let's see
Allow
what
some
Nick does
oxygen.
here. Yep, and
Very
Nick's
tight right
trying,
there.
He's
Nick
sort
is
of
still
trying to
trying
get
to
that foot
walk
over.
over.
This isn't good though. He
He's
let
right.
go of
Norman
his
wants
hand.
to get
He's
out
back
and
down.
wide, right? He wants to get away from his body.
Yes, he wants to bring himself out like a clock and try to create more pressure out. Tries one time.
Now-
Nick Spencer's doing a good job trying to keep himself in it. And there he goes out. He's got to get off his back. Good job by Mike Walter.
Norman.
Great fight.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a nice toss right there by Norman, and then he went right into side control and went right to work.
Very, very